Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel and the first gaming playthrough on this channel. I went through this entire intro without realising that my little moon canvas is just like falling onto Commander Shepard. I'm so sorry, Shepard. If you don't know who I am, my name is Gabby. I'm a body painter and a gamer over on Twitch, but I'm starting to move into the YouTube space, and I decided to start it off with one of my favourite games of all time, Dragon Age. I might do the whole series, I might just do Dragon Age Origins, I'm not sure. The first one is my favourite one. It brings me back like the most amazing memories of when I was 15 and I just finished Skyrim, walked into game and said, what's a game like Skyrim? And they gave me Dragon Age Origins, and my life has never been the same since. If you do know me from Twitch, you've probably seen my Mass Effect playthrough and how much of a fan I am of them. And Dragon Age is the same. It's made by the same company, BioWare, and it's the same kind of structure of game, just set in medieval fantasy. And if you haven't played it before, you're really in for a treat. I'm going to preface this now. It was made in 2009. The graphics are like graphics from 2009, and a lot of people get turned off by that. But if you can just get past the graphics, the story, the characters, the world, it's amazing, and I'm really excited to show you. We're going to do the prologue today, and I'm going to show you what it's all about, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Oh, before we do, actually, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. I am absolutely wearing a Gossip Girl jumper. This is an iconic TV show, and if you've never seen it, then you need to get on Netflix and watch it, because I saw this in New Look and I had to purchase. And with that out of the way, let's get into the game. Even the music is just giving me flashbacks to being sat in my bedroom at home playing this game for like the 100th time. I love the music from Dragon Age Origins. I will just quickly say, whilst we're in cutscenes and dialogue, I will stay silent because I want you guys to be as immersed as possible in this game. For me, these kind of games, you have to like be in it to appreciate it fully. So I will stay silent, but I will read out my dialogue options. In Dragon Age Origins, your character is silent, so when you pick dialogue, they don't actually speak it. So I will speak it for you, so you know which dialogue option I'm picking, so you don't have to try and quickly read as I'm selecting. But apart from that, I will stay silent during those parts, and let's just get stuck in. And so is the Golden City, blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Oh, I love this game so much.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
What an opening that was. If you can't see already how epic this game is going to be, wow. I was kind of worried that, I mean, I've recently been playing, like, off stream and in my own time, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is an amazing RPG as well. And obviously it's just come out, so the graphics are, like, insane. And I was worried that coming back to this, I was going to be like, oh, this is unplayable. But no, I'm still excited. My heart is racing. I'm very ready to get into this. So we're going to quickly start with character creation. I'll try not to take too long, and if I do take too long, I'll just speed up the process in editing. Dragon Age Origins is really interesting in how you make your character. Depending on what race you are and what class you are, you will get a different opening to other playthroughs. I think for this playthrough we're going to go for human opening. It's one of my favorites. Now, mages are super fun in Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. Playing a mage is awesome. It's really clunky in Origins. It's such an old game, and I've never got on with playing a mage in this game. Just as a warning if any of you decide to pick it up. So I am going to go for warrior. We're going to be a badass bitch with probably a two-handed weapon as soon as I can find one. So, born to wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family forces to war in the south. There's not a massive amount of customization in this, so I'm not going to stick around with it too long. I do want a tattoo though. I feel like in these games, if you're a warrior, you have to have a tattoo. And all the different races have like different styles of tattoos too, which is quite cool. I think we'll go for this one and just drag it down a bit. There we go. So if you've ever played D&D, it's kind of similar to that. We are going to be a warrior, so we're going to really rely on strength and constitution. Constitution helps our health. And obviously strength helps with melee weapons such as swords and stuff. So we've got strength 18, constitution 15, so we're going to be really tanky and we're going to hit really hard, hopefully. And now we have our skills. So there's coercion, stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism, poison making, expert combat training, combat tactics. I'm actually going to go with coercion for my first point because sometimes you do need to persuade NPCs to go a certain way, and if you don't have coercion, like, you won't be able to, basically. And talents. So I am going to want to go into two-handed. I don't think we start with two-handed. So for now, I am going to get greater health and reduce the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. And we'll go for precise striking as well.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
I will go for, and you, I'll have.
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
I've no interest in an arranged marriage.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
No doubt because you've trained her as a warrior. How unique.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
You can be so savage with some of these voice options. He said they were a small order and no longer important. We won't go for that. We'll go for they defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Is there any reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
So we need to go find Fergus, as our father requested. I have no idea if he's through this door, but we're going to try. And I'm still adjusting to the controls on PC and mouse.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen, then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
We have to go collect our Mabari hound. Right. There's a little mini-map in the top right, which is what I'm referring to when I'm trying to find things. Also, the screaming and the dog barking gives it away.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Excuse you? I'm sorry he's bothering
Just get
you,
him
Nan.
gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Very well.
There he is!
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Oh, look at his little tail! He's so ugly in a beautiful way. Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Please enter a name for the dog. Oh, we need to name the dog. Let's name him Grunt. For those of you that don't know, I have a pug named Grunt, after Grunt from Mass Effect, coincidentally. So we'll call this dog Grunt as well. Why the hell not? Okay, and now we're into battle.
Wild creatures ahead.
How do I attack? I think it might be right click. Oh god, I'm the worst warrior in the world. Okay, it's right. Everyone's killing them before I can. Oh my god.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Oh. Certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Korcari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
I love that he's like, don't tell Nan about the rats. I mean, we've just left about 30 rats in her larder, bleeding out, so I think she's going to find out eventually. Okay, let's...
There he is, as
back to-
brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats, big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
My faithful warhound made sure it's safe. I'm just going to big up the dog whenever I get the opportunity to.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
She's not immune to our
Thank you, my
grunt.
lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Well, now that that's out the way, I believe we have to go find our brother. I'm literally moving because I remember where to go.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Now, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. Nan is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk? Of course, it is good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl.
I'm just gonna be
Didn't I
nice.
spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh. Thank you.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
Ah, a
I
man
was
with
quite
fine
the battle
taste.
maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Okay, let's keep going up. I think this is where our brother is, if I'm remembering correctly. Like I said, it's been a while. Yes, there's the marker.
It shall be done.
Okay, I'm getting used to the controls now.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without
Then the
him.
Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
All of these are kind of dismissive. A good shield would be more useful. You could have delivered your message yourself, Father. Fergus will be fine. He might just need those prayers. I guess we'll go for Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we better go to sleep. Oh, okay. It's forcing us to go to sleep. I wish someone would do that to me in real life. Oh, look at that transition. Pretty flawless for a 2009 game. Oh, I forgot about the, like, sexy lingerie that everyone wears when they don't have armor on in this game. Ah, yes. A thong and a strapless bra. What's wrong, boys? Someone out there?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
I can't help you now. Oh, God. Well, guess I'm fighting in my underwear. Oh, wait, there is actually... I think my armor's in here. How do... What? Where's my armor? There we go. Shield bash, yes. Hope you guys can hear me with the music, it just got super loud. Right, so we've just been attacked by a Howl soldier. That was the guy that our dad was talking to at the beginning. He said his soldiers were delayed. And now they've showed up and they're attacking us. Well, I never.
Very well.
Can I have a key to our own house? Hiya! Okay, I'm used to the controls now.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine, what's going on?
The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
So blunt, just he could already be dead, mother. I will say... No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
We should check on Oriana and Oren as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Oh, I've leveled up. Nice. Left click on the plus button. Here we go. Okay, so we've got some attribute points. So I am going to continue to just strength and con. I think I'm basically going to do 2 to 1. So 2 point strength, 1 point constitution. Unless I feel like I'm lacking in these once we get into the game properly. You do get specializations, but not until level 7 and 14. Okay. I'm going to throw some things into two-handed, even though we don't have it yet. Just because I know I'm going to go two-handed once I can. And my doggo's leveled up too. I think he's like a warrior too. Yeah, he's got strong con and strength, so we'll just make him better at being strong. Right, I can't remember which room. I think it's this room. No, that leads to the rest of the castle. This bit is pretty savage, just as a warning.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend
That's
innocence?
a low blow. Killing a child. I'll make them pay.
Oh, he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
That is rough to walk into. Okay, down this way.
Very well.
Oh, I got stunned. How dare you? Oh my god, I keep getting stunned. Ow. Cheers, Mum. Mum carried me through that. I would have been toast if it wasn't for Mum. Does she even have a weapon? Do you have a weapon? How do I check? I should probably give her a weapon. Here, take a short bow. My mum literally just carried us through that fight with her bare fists. And she's like, what? I don't know, 60? Have we been this way? Yes. Okay. I'm getting confused by the layout.
I shall do it.
Oh, dear Landra.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Mum's friend got murdered too.
If she hadn't come to me.
Oh.
If she hadn't been here.
Oh, that's why I should have gone. Yeah, so rogues can pick locks. Should have gone rogue. Never mind. We'll eventually get companions, right? And they'll all be different classes. Some of them are mages. Some of them are rogues. So we'll eventually have a rogue in our party. It just means we can't loot stuff now.
Can you hear the fighting?
In our own castle.
Howe's men must be everywhere.
I don't want you in danger, Mother.
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go.
If Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I want Howe dead.
then survive, and visit vengeance upon him.
Okay. Is it this way?
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Go, man, save yourself.
Ah, here they come! They're right behind me!
So he runs into them. Oh, okay. Sit down, you. Ooh. Stun and run. Mom! Oh no, not the dogs. I don't want to hurt the dogs. Oh god, Mum's gonna die. Mum! Drink a health juice. Okay, she grabbed one.
I will kill them all myself.
Oh my god. They're everywhere! Just loot while I'm here.
Together we shall leave.
Oh, well done, Doggo. Okay, so the health bars are up here, by the way, in case you guys can't see. This red bit is the health, and the yellow is stamina. And then if you're a mage, I think you have a blue bar for mage, and it's obviously like mana for spells. So I have to keep glancing up here because I'm pretty sure there's no like, by the way, you're low health, so... But we can always toggle into the paused view if we need to. If we need a minute. So much fighting! Doing the whole stun and leave. Stun and run.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
That's like a saying that carries through all the games.
Enemies approaching.
Let's go help this man. I do quite enjoy the shield map.
The likes of you.
Oh!
I will drive you from our land myself.
So excessive. I just chopped that man's head off. Right, I'm lost. Where's the larder? Okay, we need to go left. Ah, which way is left? This way. Not this way. Not this way. This way. What? Okay, yeah. Up here and then... Controls are so dated. This guy.
Be done.
I am a massive looter in these games. If I don't want it, I'll sell it for money. I won't sell it for money. It will sit in my inventory until I have to get rid of it because I have too much in my inventory. That's how it goes. Right, we made it. Oh god, everyone's dead. Ooh, what's this? Elf fruit. This is not the larder. I have once again gone to the wrong room. I've never had so much trouble before finding the right room. It's this one. Here we go. Papa!
There, you both are. I was...
Bryce!
I love how long it takes him to see him.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true, you'll be fine.
Oh, my darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
Hal must have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Hal's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I accept your offer.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I won't let you sacrifice yourself.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
That's some devotion.
So sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother.
He's in such a weird angle.
You know that we love you both.
Like a really devastating moment, but he literally looks like he's trying to break dance.
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Ooh, what an intro. What an intro. It took me a bit to like get used to the controls.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, Your Majesty, my name is Alyssa, or... No, I'll go, yes I am, and I bring important news. I want this guy to know.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
Oh, I think you'll be waiting for some time yet. No, I'll go for... He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this,
Look at our little
but
doggo.
I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay, here we are. At Ostagar. Oh, we've leveled up again. Nice. Okay. 2 in strength, 1 in con. And we will level up our expert combat training, I guess. We have yet to find a two-handed weapon, but I'm hoping we will soon now.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit, the Duncan. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good luck to you then.
I said that, I'm not actually fine. I don't know where I'm going. I know there's a few side missions ones here.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick.
Thought you could talk to him for some reason.
What's your name? Oh, it's Pick, sir.
I guess we just go find Alistair then.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman
Oh,
if
I love
must.
Alistair.
Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Alyssa.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Eager to get going.
All right, fair enough. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay, so we have Alistair now, and I'll just quickly show you guys a really cool thing that you can do on Dragon Age, is you have these tactics you can set, because obviously you don't control everyone. So, for example, for me, I've got it set at Defender, which means, like, she will prioritize certain things. So if an enemy's health is equal to or below 75%, she will pommel strike them, or shield bash them. and she will prioritize attacking a target using a melee attack with Thunder Arms. So you can set all of your companions to do certain things, target condition, you know, if an ally is low, if you have a healing mage, you can set them, you know, when an ally hits 50%, they heal them with a spell, or, you know, whatever. Or you can target specific, so like, if Grunt's health was 25% or lower, everyone has to go save him, obviously. So that's a really good thing that Dragon Age does. I probably won't use it now, but once we start getting into some of the more difficult boss fights, and I know who I'm bringing with me on my party, then I'll probably start setting up some tactics so that, you know, everything flows a bit better. Because it is... the combat's a bit janky in this game. Obviously, it's old, so it would be. I'm really hoping they remaster it like they did with the Mass Effect Legendary, but I'm not sure if they will. I haven't seen anything about it.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I like a bit of
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sajori, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Fellow.
Charmed, milady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Alyssa, pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, first quest for the Grey Wardens. And we are going into the Korcari Wilds. This won't go wrong at all. Oh.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Thank you for the warning then, I guess.
Let us dispatch them!
Oh my god, that was so quick! I was like, there's a wolf up there, and then suddenly a wolf came out of the shadows. The glitches in the blood, they're all just squares. I'm just gonna take the wolf pelt. I don't know. I can't remember if there's any use for wolf pelt, but we can always sell it if there's not. And get some gold.
I shall do it.
Oh, and a potion. Nice. Okay.
Over here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Good luck. There.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okie dokie. I will lead the party. Oh, and here we go, guys. Our first Darkspawn encounter.
We must fight! Quickly!
Oh! Another bit of decapitation. Just gonna loot once they do that. I'm gonna just gonna take the music volume down a bit because it starts to deafen me and I am concerned that you guys cannot hear me when the music is playing. Let's just do that. Right. We need to collect the Darkspawn blood. I think we now have 2 vials. Do we have 2 vials? We have 1 vial. Okay. That's 2 vials. Oh, not making it easy for us. Okay.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
Oh, we finally got a mage. Shit, they just popped out of nowhere. I'm gonna go help get rid of this guy because he has magic and that's more dangerous. Oh, okay, no. No. Panic! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, someone's dead. This has gone horribly! Pause. This guy... Oh god. This guy needs to drink a potion. So do you, Alistair. I can't remember what to do. I think dead guys in this don't come back until the fight's over, so we're just gonna have to fight this as 3. Oh god, this guy is dying so fast. Keep drinking! Keep drinking. I'm caught in a trap. Still caught in a trap. Oops. No fear, guys. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine and we're out of potions. Okay. Right, everyone just go attack this guy. Oh god. Oh god, we've got no health potions left. Kill him! Okay. Okay, that got scary for a minute. I thought we were gonna lose that. Okay, we've got our 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, so we now just need to find the chest. Magical chest. Oh, I'm gonna pick this flower. It comes up in
that flower, white with a red
quest.
centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
What? Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Obviously, we are going to help the doggos over anything else. Oh god, there's more of them. Fear. Fear.
I shall do it.
There's too many of them! Oh. Shield pummel this guy. Shield pummel him. I think. I don't know what it does. Yes! We need more of that. We need more of them on the floor. Oh, decapitated. Yeah. That showed him. That showed him. There we go. Okay. We're back on track. We're fine. And here is the warden's cache. Cache? I want to say cache.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
It is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes. Swooping
is bad. It's like a
She's
famous
a witch
line
of the
that people
wild,
say
she
all the
is.
time.
She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I am Melissa. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that
Kill
is
them
a
with
proper
kindness.
civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Ah, she's such a badass. I love Morrigan. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
That guy, I think his name's Sajori. Is it Sajori? I don't know. But he is such a mood. He just complains about everything, and I am here for it. It's cold. I'd rather be boiled alive by a witch.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
There we go. We have met the Witch of the Wild, but we have completed our quest now, so we can do the joining. Or my game could crash. Okay, so my game crashed right as Morrigan was taking us out the wilds, and I had to redo a bit, so I've just done that. But I just picked the same dialogue options anyway, so yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we're back. We're back. And we're returning to Duncan to give him the blood. Oh, actually, first I'm going to go to the Kennel Master and give him the flower to save the doggos.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes, in fact, I have one with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
A reward's not necessary, because it's animals, guys.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Okay, now we'll go talk to Duncan, and we'll begin the joining, hopefully.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good.
We have.
I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I've come this far, I want to see this through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Devis.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
The dramatic music. I think there is a bit of flashing coming up, just as a warning for anyone. I think there is, I can't quite remember, but I'm putting the warning out there anyway. I'll put on the screen if my warning is not necessary.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Straight up kills him.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Imagine if we died too. Just the end of the game.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That pain, that was unbearable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
And there we go. We are a Grey Warden. Let's just quickly level ourselves up. And we still haven't found a great weapon. So we'll just go into Warrior. We'll go with Threaten. Oops. And taunts, because we do have a lot of health. I think we could manage a taunt. And for the doggo, same again. Oh, he gets a new talent. Okay, Dread Howl, the Bari lets out a loud howl, stunning most nearby enemies, or he can charge. Let's do the howl. Stunning a lot of enemies at once is going to be really useful. But yeah, we are now a Grey Warden, and I think I'm going to call it there for our first episode of this playthrough. Just a brief introduction. And there we have it, the prologue to Dragon Age Origins. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's been so nice jumping back into this game that I love so much, even if it took me a little bit of time to get used to the controls. There is a big fight coming up next. It's all very epic, but I think we'll save it for episode 2. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to the epic battle and what you think so far of Dragon Age Origins. There is so much story and the world is so amazing and full. I can't wait for you guys to learn a bit more about it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate that, and I'd appreciate if you hit the subscribe button too. We are trying to grow this YouTube channel now to work alongside my Twitch channel that I stream on. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch me over there, I stream Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. All the links to my Twitch channel is down below, and if you are interested in body painting, I also do that too. You can follow me on Instagram to see that, and I also have a Twitter where I post my schedule and other little bits and bobs. So feel free to follow me on all those if you like. And yeah, let me know if you're excited for episode 2 of Dragon Age Origins. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.